This weekend, Elizabethtown College will host a screening for a new documentary called The Prospect for Freedom.
The film follows the life of a man who contributed to the early days of the civil rights movement.
Fox 43's Robert Stover joins us now on the campus in Lancaster County with more on the man's story. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning. Well, the name and likeness of William M. Barbour isn't something that you're going to find in most history books, but that's why staff and students here at Elizabethtown College are trying to change that with their new documentary film screening this weekend. Now, a brief history lesson before we get into those details. Barbour was born in Middletown, Dauphin County, and attended and graduated from Elizabethtown College in 1932. Now, our story begins when researchers at the college rediscovered Barbour after a photo of him was found in an old yearbook, and that was the kickstart to the Miller Barbour research project. Now, it was discovered that Barbour worked as a social worker throughout the 1940s and later had a leadership role for the National Urban League. Now, a lot of his work laid the foundation for what eventually became the civil rights movement, although he died in 1957 just as the movement gained momentum. Now, 3 students were primarily involved with creating the documentary, including sophomore Ava Barton, freshman Michelle Johnson-Reeves, and senior Jake Woodworth. Now, Jean-Paul Benowitz, Director of Public Heritage Studies here at the college, says the film focuses on 3 main parts of Barbour's work.
One is about his life and legacy. The other is about a period in our history as a nation before the civil rights movement really gets off the ground. And the third story we're telling is about the civil rights movement in the West and in the Middle West.
And if you take a look at your screen right now, these are the times, dates, and locations for those screenings. The first one happening this Saturday, November 15th at 11 o'clock in the morning at Midtown Cinema in Harrisburg. And again, next Saturday, November 22nd at 2 o'clock p.m. at Zootropolis Cinema in Lancaster. Now, both screenings are free to the public, and the filmmakers will be there to answer any questions from the audience. And we were told that Barbour's family is also expected to make an appearance at both of those screenings. And if you want more information about the man himself and his work, we have that information on our website, fox43.com. Live in Elizabethtown, Lancaster County, Robert Stover, Fox 43 News.
All right, Robert, definitely an important piece of history that maybe not a lot of people know about, so something interesting to check out. Thanks so much.